job by the Ironton. We're here at Tank Stadium, and we are getting ready to watch Week 1 on the Zone Sports. I'm Adam Cox with Chuck Jones. We have Andy down there, as well as Trinidad and the whole crew. Ironton Tank Stadium as the Ironton Tigers host the Wheelersburg Pirates in the Week 1 square-off on Zone Sports. Chuck's having some difficulties, so we're going to go through the pregame here.
Yummy.
We got an interesting matchup tonight with the Wheelersburg Pirates.
We do have an interesting matchup, Adam.
Okay.
I think we've got our audio issues corrected.
Welcome back, Chuck.
Well, thanks for having me. As you said, we're here at Tank Stadium for this is what's normally our season opener.
And we got a couple things that's going different for us, guys, for our viewing audience. Andy's not with us up here on the press box.
No,
it's a packed house. But
it is. Everybody's up here.
Yeah.
Everybody but Andy.
Yeah. So we got Ironton Tigers hosting in a packed house tonight. If you look around, this place is standing room only.
It is.
The Ironton crowd's all here. Wheelersburg's fans are here.
That's
and
it.
Everybody's excited to see this matchup, one of the biggest rivalries in the state.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is a grudge match that has gone on for decades, you know. And it's, I mean, two better teams you can't find, really.
Right.
You know, I mean, each one of them have off years and such, but consistently, the Ironton Tigers and the Wheelersburg Pirates both field great teams more often than not.
I'd say that they're number 1 and 2 in this area in playoff appearances.
Oh, I
almost guarantee it.
I would ride with you on that.
And what we have tonight is a big matchup at the quarterback position.
We do.
We got two kids that are both first-time starters in a varsity ball game.
Mm-hmm.
We got Gage Salyers for the Fighting Tigers, originally from Wheelersburg. Transferred here.
Right.
And we also have Trent Salyers, the Wheelersburg junior quarterback, making his first start. Salyers versus Salyers.
I tell you what, man. I mean, it again, back to the grudge match we're talking about.
And you know, a funny thing about this is both Salyers' dads graduated together from Green High School.
Oh, really?
So they are not related, but their dads graduated in the same class at Green High School under Mike Hughes.
You know what? Very interesting Salyers trivia.
Yeah. Both quarterbacks squaring off, and it should be a good one.
Well, you know, I can hear the Ironton Tigers $1 Million Band in the background doing an outstanding job. I mean, got some Tri-Town players there really getting into it.
They're getting jiggy with it.
That's it. Well, you know, we're here in the McDonald's pregame report here. McDonald's, one of our big sponsors. I mean, literally sports the zone every year on our pregame. Big thanks to McDonald's of Wheelersburg, Portsmouth, and Rosemount. We got about 11 minutes till game time.
Yep.
You know. Now let's run down the roster real quick on the starters for each team. Adam, who we got there for the Tigers?
The Tigers are going to start Gage Salyers at quarterback, as we mentioned, followed with a Bryson Thomas, number 8. Number 9 is Garrett Carrico. Ethan Wilson will be getting a start, number 28. Jordan Grizzle is number 29. Seth Fawson, number 44. Brady Rowe, Trent Kleiber, Hunter Humphreys, Dylan Raymond, and Hayden Toppings are the offensive linemen. And they'll also have Isaac Unger at wide receiver.
Big deal. It's a nice lineup, and they'll be coached this evening by Mark Bass. Yeah, he's had a few years up here.
Well, this is coming off a bad loss at Wheelersburg last year, so he's got a lot of revenge on his mind, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But his lineup still has a lot of juniors and sophomores in it.
It does.
So you're still looking at him building a program and maybe a year away. So he's did a great job, though, Mark Bass has.
Now let's move over to the Wheelersburg Pirates, coached by Rod Woodward. What do they got coming on this season?
Well, the Wheelersburg Pirates, we're always seems like at Wheelersburg game because they play one of the games of the week almost every week that they play because they're it when it comes to Southern Ohio football.
Most teams. Oh, okay.
Okay. And sorry about that. But the Wheelersburg Pirates are now quarterbacked by a junior,
What?
Trent Salyers.
Yep.
And he won the quarterback competition over a quarterback that was All-State last year.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That is.
You
Mac
know?
Dyer is going to be playing some wide receiver.
Yep.
So you'll see that change in the Wheelersburg lineup.
Well, Mac did an incredible job last year.
He did.
You know?
He did, and he was All-State.
He was.
So for Trent to beat him out, that's a big shoes to fill.
It is.
And there's going to be a lot of pressure here tonight at Tank Stadium making your first start.
Good news for the Pirates, though, bringing the junior in. I mean, if he can compete on the same level or better than
got him
Mac
for 2
did,
years.
We got him for 2 years.
We got him for 2 years. And Gage Salyers, who's at Ironton, was behind Trent as a sophomore.
Yeah.
So they were going to be loaded at the quarterback position. So Gage came to Ironton to get playing time and to start, and Trent's getting a chance to start tonight.
Well, yeah.
Well, we have the big playmaker for Wheelersburg.
Okay.
Is number 2, Tanner Holden.
You know, that's a name that we say over and over and over again in Wheelersburg games.
Even basketball.
Oh, yeah, even in basketball.
The kid is a special player, an athlete. And wide receiver, he is at 6'6". I say he's close to 6'7", 180 pounds, Division I athlete.
Oh, definitely.
So he's going to make some plays out there. Look for Cole Lowry to play the slot.
Yep.
Cole's going to be number 4. You'll see him in the Wheelersburg offense running that jet sweep that they like to do.
And we've seen Cole change a lot as a player over the years.
Yes.
I mean, we followed him when he was at Portsmouth,
Yes.
you know, and then watched him mature more at Wheelersburg and move farther.
Muscle and tone, and he works out every day at the Life Center, and he's another kid that works hard. So look for Cole to make a big impact, probably stepping into the role that we've seen Tanner Bivens play.
Probably.
So you're going to see Cole Lowry in that position. Bryson Keeney, number 10, he plays safety on D. You're going to see him at wide receiver some tonight.
Yep.
And then you're going to see Dominic Reyes carry the ball. We call him Ray Ray.
Ray Ray. Yep.
Ray Ray's number 13, quick as lightning.
Oh, yeah.
Can cut on a dime. So look for him. Our favorite linebacker in the area, Xander Carmichael.
Exactly.
Is going to be playing some running back and some linebacker. Then you got Alex George. He's a senior. Austin Johnson is a senior on the offensive line. You got junior Balin Haywood. C.J. Hall is a senior on the offensive line, and Caleb Browning is a senior on the offensive line.
Okay.
So you got a lot of senior leadership on that offensive line that could make it a little bit easier for Trent and the quarterback position to adapt to the offense.
Well, sounds like a good assessment. Looks like we're going to have a great game, great lineup between two great schools.
And we love it. We love it.
And it's a beautiful evening.
Yep.
So I don't think we got much to complain about.
Nope.
Well, let's take a break, and we'll come back right after this.
Many people know that at the battery terminal in Ashland, Kentucky, we sell automotive, marine, and recreational vehicle batteries. But did you know we also sell
Power Wheels, motorcycle, and wheelchair batteries?
We also sell batteries for garage door openers, watches, cordless phones, and cell phones.
The Battery Terminal is a family-owned business located in Ashland, Kentucky. We've been in business for 28 years, and we are here to service your battery needs.
You've always been able to recognize value. The decisions you make today put you on the road to where you want to be tomorrow. Throughout your life, you've planned and made smart decisions. You deserve State Auto's Prime of Life to protect your home and autos. Find out more about Prime of Life and other State Auto products.
Call Barrett Murphy, your local State Auto Insurance Agency.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here at Tank Stadium in Ironton, where the Wheelersburg Pirates will be taking on the Ironton Fighting Tigers. We are about 20 seconds off from kickoff. I'm Chuck Jones here with Adam Cox and the whole Zone Sports team. Andy Millay on the director's chair. Justin Dixon on camera. Tyson Trinidad on camera. And Adam Cox doing play-by-play. We welcome you to enjoy another great high school football game with us this evening.
About ready for kickoff, Chuck, as the Pirates are kicking off to the Tigers. Jalen Miller, the junior, will be doing the kicking this year. We've seen him at times taking over for the kicking positions last year, so Jalen's got a pretty good leg on him. Back deep for the Pirates, number 25 is Charlie Large. Charlie Large is quick and fast and should be pretty exciting.
What? Here we go. And there it is. It's a high, long kick to the back.
Charlie Large, he's got it. And he's got room.
He's shaking
But
off
he's
two
shooken up and taken down about the 15-yard line.
That's it. He rolled past the first two, but the next few were just on him.
Nice kick by Jalen Miller.
Yes, very nice kick.
That was down to the 3.
Yeah. So we're at 1st and 10. The ball's on the 17. And the Tigers are hoping to gain some ground early.
Avery Deneny, a new starter on the defense for the Willett.
Oh, nice fake in the backfield. Oh, fumble. But they're not going to count it as a fumble.
Carmichael was there in case it was.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, Xander, something else. Hey, you're going to see some new numbers out there for the Pirates this year. Justin Salyers,
Yep.
number 16. You also see an Avery
Deneny
getting some reps at the nickel spot or outside there in the coverage position. Salyers in the shotgun. He drops, throws out to the flat.
Oh, he's down.
Knee touched at
And
the 10.
another loss of yards.
And a loss. Avery Deneny closed in.
His knee down at the 9-yard line. So we're now 3rd down, 13 to go on the 9.
This is a jammed house up here, Chuck.
Yes, it is. For those of you who don't know, we are literally shoulder to shoulder with all the other medias in the area up here.
Here we go. But we are the only TV service bringing you the Wheelersburg football game.
That's it.
Xander's calling the defense. Salyers is in the shotgun. Big 3rd down. Lowry shows some cushion. Here's Salyers rolling.
He's in trouble.
Rolling. He's going to throw down the field.
Oh!
And Mason Keeney comes.
Oh, man.
What a catch.
I'm telling you.
Gabe Salyers complete to number 29, Jordan Grizzle. Man, I thought Bryce Keeney picked that off.
You know what? He touched it. He had both hands on it, and it just went through. He just couldn't close fast enough on it.
And Wheelersburg running in some defense, some defensive substitutions. We had a lot of players come off and on the field there.
So now Ironton's now at 1st and 10
Showing
on the 30.
a lot more substitutions, and Tanner Holden back at safety.
Oh! What a hit.
Avery Deneny.
Man, he cut him at the knees.
Avery Deneny. He came to play today.
I swear you could hear that up here.
Hit of the day, Avery Deneny so far. Big hit. No gain on the play. But again, the Tigers are running that up-tempo spread offense, different for what a lot of people up here in Ironton are used to.
Well, you know, I mean, both teams have kind of changed gears for this game. You know? Caught up, loss of yards.
Number 63 in on the tackle. That's Nick Parsley.
I know it's early in the game, but this Berg defense looks tough.
Well, what's killing me is how many substitutions Coach Woodward has made on the defensive end.
You know what?
That's showing a lot of depth. They're running in nickels. They're running in different coverages. Seeing number 29 out there, Micaiah Matthews is getting a chance to play some.
Keeney on one corner, Cole Lowry on the other.
Here we go. He's dropped back. Oh! That was broken up by 29.
Yeah, that's Matthews. Hey, look for Micaiah Matthews to make some big plays. He's a sophomore, and he's good.
You know, this is the kind of games we love to be at. I mean, this is going to be action-packed from start to finish.
In position for the Tigers.
Evan Dom, we forgot about Evan Dom.
4th and 13.
Doing the returns this year, Tanner Holden.
That's
wow.
it. Now this is going to be a punt, 4th and 13 on the 27. There it is. It's low.
Holden's got it.
And what will happen?
Brought down immediately by number 24. That's Reed Carrico. Reed Carrico brought in Tanner Holden, but Holden's up and he's okay.
Well, you know, Holden lost a few yards from where he caught the ball, trying to sweep right.
Yeah, but when you don't have no coverage.
That's it.
I'm excited to see what Coach Woodward does with Trent Salyers.
Let's go.
Everybody's getting back on the field.
Trent Salyers taking his first snap. We got Ray beside him. Here's Cole Lowry with the jet sweep, and we called it.
He's got a hole.
And he's going to run it just like we said he would. Cole Lowry.
That's a pickup of 5 yards for the Pirates.
What did we talk about in the pregame, Chuck? Cole Lowry jet sweep. We said we were going to see it. First play of the game, Cole Lowry jet sweep. Trent Salyers going to direct the offense. Got one-on-one coverage down here with Bryce Keeney. Holden's got a chance to go deep.
Long pass. Will it go? And it does. And it's a touchdown run.
Tanner Holden, Trent Salyers, and Tanner Holden.
8 minutes, 22 seconds. And what? 2 plays?
Wow. How's that for your first high school pass?
I'm telling you.
Touchdown.
And the Pirates take control of the ball game.
Just like that, the Wheelersburg Pirates say, if you're going to cover him one-on-one, we're going to throw it to him.
That's it. He did a great job of gaining control of that ball and then just long stepping it off.
Wow. How about that?
Going to line up for
Jalen Miller on the extra point. Jalen Miller here.
Dustin Darnell on the hold.
There's the kick, and it is good. That brings the Pirates up to 7 points. Ironton 0. With that, we'll be back right after this.
At Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here at Tank Stadium in Ironton, where the Wheelersburg Pirates have just scored and drew first blood on the field. 8 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock, and they will be kicking off to the Tanks.
Jalen Miller doing the kickoffs again. Last time reached into about the 3-yard line. Charlie Large will be doing the returning for the Tigers. Charlie's a big-time track star, fast. He's got some wheels.
And there's the kick. Gets high
Another
and long
one.
again.
Taking
All
about the
back
6.
to about the 6.
Here comes Large. He's got room. He's got room. Jalen Miller forced him out of bounds.
Ran out of downs. What was it? About the 49-yard line, but we've got a flag on the play.
The kicker.
Run him out of bounds. Flags on the play.
The kicker. Well, we've seen Charlie Large definitely have a chance to break it, and Jalen did a good job of forcing him out of bounds.
He did. I think they're going to do a personal foul on Jalen.
That's on Jalen. And what happened is another guy came up running into the play, and Jalen just kind of was in his way. They kind of ran into each other.
Yeah, there was no way around
I don't think it was a personal foul, but they'll give Ironton the yards.
Your program's out. The first lucky number is good for a gift from Gary Leach, your local State Farm agent. The number's on inside back cover. Number's 127. 127.
Number 7, Salyers, no gain.
Nick Parsley on the tackle. Again, that program number was 127. You got it, bring it to the press box.
Said right inside the back cover.
Oh.
Anyways, here we go. Salyers in the shotgun. Stidham to his right. He rolls, pitches to Stidham. Stidham has a little room for a gain, forced out of bounds by Lowry.
Carrico, the ball carrier.
Looks like about a 5-yard gain.
Knocked him out of bounds.
Why is it? Garrett Carrico, was the carrier, ball carrier. I'm sorry. When we're on the right side of the field, the cameraman keeps pushing me, saying, "Get out of the camera view." I'm sorry, I put on a couple extra pounds.
Well, then it's a little bright tonight. We apologize to all you out there watching because we're getting a lot of sun glare. But
Salyers is the full house backfield. Offensive look, handoff to 44, powers forward, and is going to have a first down.
Seth Foster, the ball carrier.
Seth Folson
on the tackle.
Gains the first down, moves the sticks for the Tigers. Bryson Keeney with a big stick from the corner position. I'm very surprised to see Tanner Holden playing both ways.
Hey.
He's in at safety.
Hey, he's quite an athlete.
Yes, he is.
Well, we've got something happening down there. I think the quarterback for Ironton is trying to mix the play around. There it goes. And he is stopped cold. Looks like maybe a loss of a yard. Definitely no gain on that. Number 22 carrying the ball.
Bryce Keeney likes to get in there
Miller.
and stick. He's hitting hard tonight.
Oh, no, not Luke Miller. Hang on.
Huh?
I was trying to see who was carrying the ball. John Higgins was carrying the ball for the
Oh,
Tigers.
Higgy.
Yep. Getting Higgy with it.
Are you sure that wasn't Tanner Wilson, number 32?
I thought it was 22, but the sun is in my eyes.
I think it was 32. I think it was the Wilson kid.
You might be right.
Full house backfield again. They went spread their first possession. Now they're full house. They're going to run it again, and they ain't going nowhere on that Wheelersburg.
Yeah, it was 32. He carried again.
Tanner Wilson
time.
again.
Tanner Wilson, the ball carrier. Alex George on the tackle.
So
Those
again,
linebackers for Wheelersburg aren't going to
gain.
miss tackles.
Yeah.
We've seen it year after year. Xander and George and Dom.
Mhm.
Man, those guys are going to be sticking you.
Oh, they
Bryce
are.
Keeney likes to hit. They're a good defensive hitting team.
We're now at 3rd and 10.
Yeah, and you got Justin Salyers now, who's playing in that safety position too, the DB.
Well, this needs to be a good play for them. They connect. They're
First down.
Did they get the first?
First down.
I don't think they did they?
Bryson Thomas with the reception.
Bryson Thomas.
On the tackle.
Yeah, I guess they did. 11-yard lines now.
Looked
where the
like an
ball's
out.
sitting. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
You're looking at
Wheelersburg
Gage
leads
Salyers in a
7-0.
shotgun. Garrico to his right. Fake it, fake it. One Salyers, another Salyers.
The ball carrier.
Forced out by number 16, Justin Salyers.
Justin Salyers run him out of bounds.
So 2nd 10, ball's on the 11.
And Ironton is threatening to score, what they did not do at all last year.
Yes. Yeah, that was very uncommon for an Ironton team.
Now you're going to see Salyers back to the shotgun with a little spread look. Salyers has got the one-on-one. Oh! What a hit again by Avery Danini.
Man,
Salyers pass
I
complete
tell you
to
what,
Jackson
Danini is
Wilson.
on it.
He's here. He's hitting.
Avery Danini on the tackle.
Was a completion. Again, Salyers is on the money with his throws and knows where he wants to go with the ball, but
Well, they have made it down to the 7-yard line. 6 yards to go for a first, 7 for the actual touchdown. We're down 3. Something's got to happen.
Timeout, Ironton.
Timeout.
While they got a timeout, we'll give another giveaway.
That seems strange. Well, while they're taking a timeout, we'll take a timeout, and we'll be back right after this.
This is the gift from
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here at Tank Stadium. And the Ironton Fighting Tigers are dangerously close to scoring. I mean, they're, what, the 7-yard line, Adam?
Yeah.
So 7-yard line. 6
Ball's
yards
on the
to a
7, 3rd and
first.
6. This is going to be a big play.
A lot of discussion on this. This is going to be something they really want to make sure happens. We may see a team this year that can go toe for toe with Wheelersburg. You know? I mean, they're definitely in position to do it. Man in motion. He's looking. He's in trouble. And he's down in the backfield about the 14, 15-yard line. So now they have to figure out, do you want to go for it or do you want to kick?
I think you're going to kick it and get the points. Now, Dom came up and cleaned a clock of a classmate of his. I mean, they went to school together last year. That's hard to do.
That's true.
But he did hit him. But you got to like what the Tigers did. They moved the ball. Mm-hmm. They're giving their chance and their kicker a chance to get them on the board and keep this game close and the Wheelersburg offense off the field. That's big.
Well, that's it. Who they got kicking down there? Number 82?
Oh, low snap. The kick is up and good.
Wow, that's a nice one.
Nice kick.
Nice one from the side.
Number 82, Isaac Unger.
So new score on the board. Wheelersburg 7, the Tigers 3. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back for the next kickoff.
Hey, is that kicker from West Portsmouth that moved to Ironton? Unger kid?
Let's see if we can get you some help.
Who do you think you're going to get to help me this time of night?
Thank you for calling King's Daughters. This is Natalie. How can I help you?
My husband has a pretty bad cough, and it seems like it's getting worse.
Let's see about getting him in to see a provider.
Care 24/7. Free advice, help, and scheduling 24 hours a day.
Honey, I think they can get you in as soon as the morning.
That fast?
That fast.
Care 24/7. Here when you need us.
You're watching Zone Sports.
Chuck wants to start playing.
That's it, man. And we're back here at Tank Stadium, where the Tigers are trying to keep up with the Pirates. They've got 3 on the board. The Pirates have got 7, so at least they're hanging a little bit, trying to stay competitive here. We'll say the next round should tell us something very important.
7-3 right now. 7-3 ball game, and Dominic Reyes and Lowry are back. And wow. Well,
there it is. So the ball's picked up at the 10, and nice deflection.
Do we got to get a face mask?
And a flag there.
Or a hold.
About the 20-yard line.
Number 3 with the hold. I think the hold was pushing them back. Number 3 is what I'm calling. Trey Carter is what I'm thinking. Maybe ran.
Ah. Block the backfield on Wheelersburg.
I thought I saw Trey Carter, but the kid rolled into it. It didn't look like it was a person. Like, I think the kid rolled into the block. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a referee's judgment call.
Right.
You can have one of those on every kickoff
That's true.
if you wanted to. Looked like the kid kind of rolled into the block, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Bryce Kinney to the bottom of your screen. Holden back to the top. Lowry's in the slot. Ray gets his carry and goes nowhere.
Loss of yards.
Wow. This Ironton crowd and this Ironton section is fired up now, boys. They get a hold on first down as Reyes is stopped for a 3-yard loss.
They lost 3 yards.
Hey, you
Now,
can't.
This is a dangerous position for Wheelersburg.
Tanner
right now.
Wilson, number 32, is a real deal linebacker. Watch him for Ironton, number 32. He's pretty good. Sawyer's in the shotgun. He looks. He's got a
man.
wide. Oh. Carmichael was definitely open on the flat, but incomplete.
So we go to third down now for Wheelersburg. And again, this is a precarious field placement for them. They need to make something happen.
Bryce Kinney to the bottom. Lowry in the slot. Holden's up top. Salyers looks. Fakes.
Oh, look at that. Cole Lowry picks it up, knocks off a tackle at the 45, and is pushed out of bounds around the 37, 38-yard line.
Sawyer's pass complete to Cole Lowry. Gage Sawyers running out of bounds.
Nice pass by Salyers. Led him perfect.
Yeah.
Seen it. Pulled it down. Got out of traffic. Smart play. Trent's a smart kid.
Did you see that?
Touch?
Yeah.
That was a good throw.
I'm telling you.
Hey, we seen Isaac Kelly with Portsmouth have a cannon.
Yep.
And we're seeing Salyers have some touch.
Now they got nobody in the backfield.
Dyer's
Well,
in
goes
motion.
We've got a flag.
They didn't have enough guys on the field.
Mac Dyer, the ball carrier.
Dyer makes it to the 25-yard line, but we've got to look and see what the
Gage
what the
Sawyers
flag
on the
is.
tackle. Flag's on the play.
I don't know if they're going to get.
I don't think they had an.
We may not have enough people in the line of scrimmage.
And I think Trent knew that too. I think Trent knew that there was a person missing on the line of scrimmage. So
really,
yeah.
False start against the Bucks.
Still look good, and Mac Dyer on the field.
So we're now on the 37-yard line. Ironton's 37-yard line. 1st and 15 for the Pirates.
Salyers into the shotgun again. Same play.
Mac Dyer, the ball carrier. Garrett Carrico on the tackle.
So then we're now 2nd and 14.
With some help from Hunter Humphrey.
Ball's on the 41.
Like seeing that downfield blocking and stuff by the Pirates, as you've seen them locked up with the safeties, trying to pick up a downfield block.
Yep.
They got 2 tight ends now. They got old school at one tight end and Justin Sawyers at the other. Mac Dyer at the bottom, Butter in the slot, and Bryson Keenan at the top.
There's the pass.
Go forward.
Bryce Keeney with the completion
Nice
is going to
pass.
pick up about, I don't know, 3.
Now they're bringing in substitutions.
Bryson Keeney. Ethan Wilson on the tackle.
So now we're 3rd and 9 on the 36. About 2 minutes, 44 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
40. Where do you see 40? That's 10. That's Bryson Keenan. Bottom. Butter alone at top. They're playing a safety. They got smart. They're going to put a safety over top Butter.
Here we go. And he's in trouble. Oh, and it's fumbled.
Someone's got it. Looks like Ironton.
Ironton recovered that.
Bergball.
But, I don't know what they're going to say. Was he already stopped?
Recovered by Wheelersburg.
Really?
Bring up a 4th down.
Well, they said it was recovered by Berg. It's 4th down, 17 yards to go.
Wheelersburg in a very usual position that they're used to being in. A 4th down and 17, and they're punting. They don't really punt a lot.
No. Let's see what happens. It's high, coming down 21-yard line, rolling back. Stopped about the 19. So we got still in the first quarter, about a minute and 33 left to go in this quarter.
Next lucky number in your program.
We'll be back.
Good for
well, nope.
A beautiful
we don't have time for a break.
From Iron City Hardware. Stop by and see Jim Hacker. But if you got program 179, 179, bring it to the press box.
Every program's got a number.
Here we go in the shotgun form with Salyers at the quarterback position.
Well, let's see how Wheelersburg holds them.
Garrett Carrico, the ball carrier. Bryson Keeney tripped him up.
Second down and about 7 as Keeney cat tackles for a 3-yard after a 3-yard gain. Seeing some of these new faces out here for the Pirates is it very exciting for the future. You know, Avery Deneni has made very, very good hits and tackles so far.
Oh, yeah.
Salyers is in the shotgun, got a guy in managed motion. 56 seconds to go in the first quarter. Salyers is under pressure, kind of flips it ahead dangerously.
I don't know what that's considered.
That's an incomplete pass. Anything that goes forward is incomplete. Now, I will tell you this, that looked a little Brett Favre-like.
A little sketchy.
Yeah.
Man, look at this.
That's what I was talking about earlier. Wheelersburg is starting to show some depth.
He is just.
And he takes out their line. When it's a passing down, they go smaller and quicker. This must be their pass rush defense because they're in a nickel. They're showing a nickel look. Oh.
He's looking.
It's
long.
Incomplete.
Out of bounds.
Salyers pass intended for Grizzle. Incomplete.
I was watching number 21 in on the rush. That's Mason Johnson, a junior, and he got in there.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing some of these substitutions getting in the game and getting some playing time is critical for a team.
Duncan in punt position for the Tigers. Holden back deep for the Pirates.
Holden's going to get another crack at a punt. Maybe we can get something positive out of that.
There it is.
And it's a good punt, but they're kicking it away from him. Out of bounds at about the 49. Whoa!
What's all that?
Keep coming. 49, good job. They got it at the right spot.
There we go.
I got a little overexcited. What they do is they run down, and this judge back here motions them into where it went out at. So the actual sideline guy doesn't even know.
Really?
The middleman motions him into the position that he needs to be in. I just watched that happen. Learn something new every day, Chuck.
Man.
Hey, the refereeing crew is pretty tight today.
We're down to 37 seconds left in this quarter.
Salyers has trips. That's where they like to throw to Holden. And they give it to him.
There he is. Look at him go. He's got it. Look at that, man.
He's that good.
Tanner Holden. Did you see him slow down the last 5 yards? I'm telling you.
Anytime you need 6,
that's it.
Go to him.
That is it, man.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
I'm telling you, he is on it, man. Yeah, 37 seconds left on that
49-yard
clock.
touchdown.
So
over 100-yard receiving in the first quarter.
So that took us about 11 seconds.
You said, well, we only got 37 seconds.
That's it, man.
Trent Salyers
apparently
to Tanner Holden, the combo.
There's the kick, and it's good.
Jalen Miller is one of the better kickers in the area.
He is.
I mean, his leg. Well, I'm going to brag about it. I coached him in soccer at South Webster.
Oh, did you?
And I think that's where he's learned how to kick.
Well, there
I'm
you
going
go.
to take credit for it.
Well, go right ahead. I won't stop you.
Jalen knows I love him. Good kicking, Jalen.
You know, we got 26 seconds left to go in the quarter. The Tigers are down
14-3.
14-3.
Better than they were last year.
That's it.
Year it was 21-9.
Well, that's it.
So at least they're on the board.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, when you could throw that bubble screen out to Holden and watch him glide, his stride is a 3 or 4 yard stride.
Oh, yeah. It is a long step.
It's almost like watching a Terrell Pryor for the Buckeyes a few years back.
Oh, yeah.
How he wasn't motionally running, didn't look like he's running fast.
Right.
You just can't catch him because his stride's so long.
Well, and once they get going, there's just no keeping up with that,
Number 2 is the real deal.
I tell you. Well, Ironton's back out there ready for the kickoff.
Hey, that can be a quarterback's best friend, having a receiver like that.
Oh, I would say. Well, the way he was sliding through tackles there in the beginning, and then just pow.
You can tell Tanner Holden's butter.
Yeah.
Because he's on a roll.
That's it. That's it. All right. We're going to have the kickoff. Again, 26 seconds left to go in this first quarter.
Uh-oh, what they got going on here?
All kinds of faces. Oh, it was down.
They tried to catch him.
Yep.
They tried to catch him slipping.
Yep.
Hey, even if you kick the ball out of bounds at the 49, they still get it at the same spot. I mean, it's still,
Yep.
Most kickoffs go back to the 30. Anyways,
Right.
I mean, you see a lot of, when we followed the Pirates last year in the playoffs, you've seen a lot of teams kicking like that.
That's true.
I mean, you're going to give up that field position. Why not take a chance on getting it back?
Why not?
The first and 10 for the Tigers, the ball on their own 40-yard line.
So first and 10.
Now, we haven't seen anybody really get to Salyers yet.
No.
They got one pressure over on the sideline, but as far as getting a pressure, they're pretty much just content with covering the receivers up, making the tackle, and keeping everything in front of them. They're not going to let nobody behind them deep, and it's hard to get behind deep when you got Cole Lowry and Holden and Keeney, who's all returning players.
Wheelersburg is definitely loaded.
Timeout Pirates with 26 seconds to go in the first quarter. Why we take a timeout? You want to cover some sponsors this time, or you want to go to commercial? What's Andy want to do?
Let's take a quick commercial, and then we'll come back right after this.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get you some help.
Who do you think you're going to get to help me this time of night?
Thank you for calling King's Daughters. This is Natalie. How can I help you?
My husband has a pretty bad cough, and it seems like it's getting worse.
Let's see about getting him in to see a provider.
Care 24/7. Free advice, help, and scheduling 24 hours a day.
Honey, I think they can get you in as soon as the morning.
That fast?
That fast.
Care 24/7. Here when you need us.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here at Tank Stadium, where
Goonies never say die.
Well, the Goonies do never say die.
And it's
That's
14-3 with 26 seconds to go.
You're absolutely
Some
right.
of our proud sponsors, though, we definitely got to thank KDMC.
KDMC, we always want to thank them. They're a big part of our season.
They're
a big part of our everyday support. So big hats off to them. Going down some of the others: B&B Loan, Barron Murphy Insurance, Desco Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union.
Now with
Portsmouth
branches in
Cinema
Ashland and Huntington.
Oh, they're getting them all over. They're just growing.
Guy in motion. Here we go. A little touch pass. Oh! And I'll tell you,
just stopped him
Avery
cold.
Danini.
Did you see that? That was like a cartoon stop,
It's like stop, drop, shut him down, open up, shop.
That's it.
Danini.
Oh, man.
Danini. That's how Avery rolls. Man, he is hitting.
Yeah.
Gotta like that.
Yeah, he stopped him cold.
Into the first quarter, Chuck, 14-3.
That's it.
Pirates are up by 11.
That's it. Well, let's take another break, and we'll be back right after this.
A night of family entertainment awaits you at the Portsmouth Cinema 8. We're always improving. More games, better movies, delicious concessions, online ticket sales, and updates on Facebook as well. To make your experience better, we now have all 8 theaters in digital DLP with Dolby Surround Sound. Plus, you can watch your next digital 3D movie here. All the entertainment you need at Portsmouth Cinema 8. Movies will never be the same again. The library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are still books and reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
You're watching Zone Sports.
Starting to use some of your nicknames over here.
And we're back here at Tank Stadium. For those of you who are just joining us, the Wheelersburg
You can watch
Pirates
the
are
innings.
taking on the Ironton Fighting Tigers. So far, the Wheelersburg Pirates are leading them at a score of 14-3.
Or
We're just
you-
getting
or
ready
you
to
think
start
he
the
should be
second
called the
quarter.
deputy or the
Let's
sheriff?
talk about a
The
couple
sheriff.
more sponsors real quick.
He shot the sheriff.
A couple Wheelersburg sponsors. Deemers, some of the best meat in the area. Dempsey's Heating and Cooling.
Salyers
Begon
runs into
Pest
Keeney.
Control, and Meanix Oil.
Salyers runs into Keeney. Sorry to interrupt you, Chuck. We're back at the action here. 2nd down and 14. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8 after a run of Gage Salyers for about 6 yards. I'm sorry to interrupt you, man.
No, you're good.
Where
You're
we're
good.
up here, I had no idea you were even talking at the time.
Let's see.
Deneni's bringing it. Oh! Micaiah Matthews, interception of Gage Salyers.
Man.
Wow.
Man, did you see him just swoop that?
Nice play by Micaiah Matthews. Dude.
I'm telling you.
And another young kid on the defense for Wheelersburg.
Mm-hmm. Well, Wheelersburg grows talent out there, you know? They nurture it. They stay on top of it. And whenever they can, they give the younger kids a chance to start picking up experience.
So what do you think you guys want to do when there's nobody guarding Holden? Double him.
Now we've got a timeout, Wheelersburg.
Coach Woodward is fired up on the sideline as they take a timeout. What do you want to do, Chuck?
You know, let's talk about a few more sponsors.
Okay.
We got Wheelersburg Cinema, the UPS store with Aaron Schmidt. You know, Aaron's a graduate of Wheelersburg. The package came.
Right.
You know?
Aaron Schmidt actually caught some touchdowns. He was a pretty decent receiver.
Was he?
Don't ever say that to him personally.
Okay,
but
okay. We won't let that get out.
Yeah.
You know? So we got Sunspot Tanning. Joining us this year is SOMC, the Southern Ohio Medical Center, where good things are happening.
Yeah.
Shawnee State University, longtime supporters of the zone. Powell Insurance, they're in New Boston. And the Portsmouth Public Library.
Yep. Gotta love that library. One of the oldest standing buildings in the city that's still.
You know, it's a Carnegie library.
Yeah.
That was done with the Carnegie grants at
right.
you know. In the
well,
middle
Holden's
of the,
saying throw me the ball again because now they got double coverage on him.
Oh, nice fake up the middle.
Okay, Trent Salyers with the carry. Trent
Nice
Salyers
pickup.
with a positive carry. Got to keep him honest. Hey,
short of the
I don't know
first.
if you guys have noticed, but they've rolled a safety over top of Holden with a double team. 25-6 now with the double team on straight butter, Holden. Lowry in the pitch, makes a guy miss. That's what he does.
And he
That's
keeps
what
on
he
going.
does.
Man.
Sayers pass complete to Cole Lowry.
Hey,
He is
Lowry,
a beast tonight.
Lowry just went 42 yards for a pickup about 14, but he made so many men miss that you got to like the footwork. And
nice to watch.
Cole has gotten so much bigger. You can tell the strength. Look at his upper body strength and his legs. I mean, to break those tackles, you got to be strong.
Oh, you have to.
And Cole's a pretty strong boy. All right, we got Butter one-on-one. Lowry just doing what he does.
Moving forward, look at that.
Keeney with a nice downfield block. Bryce Keeney. Hey, and when the Pirates offense gets going, it's like a well-oiled machine. They run such a well-structured fundamental offense that the kids just know what they're going to do when their number's called. They're ready to do it. You know what I mean? You can tell difference between some of the teams that we call and some of the teams that don't have that. Portsmouth had it the other night.
Yes.
Portsmouth looked a lot
looked
better.
Good.
Salyers got Holden at the bottom of the screen, but now Salyers is going to cheat off.
No, he's in trouble.
Smart play by Trent. If you watch, Gage Salyers cheated on the slant and had Holden covered up inside. Salyers double teamed. Maybe Salyers picked that up out of the playbook from last year. I mean,
maybe
he was the freshman starting quarterback last year.
Mm-hmm. We're 2nd down and 10 on the 12-yard line. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes, 13 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Score is Ironton 3, Wheelersburg 14.
Ray ain't really had much room to run.
Yeah, they're just not.
Well, I'll tell you, most of that line is they lost some linemen last year, but they got some upper-class linemen that just, where you're at Wheelersburg, sometimes you sit until you're a junior, senior because of the talent ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these linemen are not moving into the positions that they're used to maybe and just missing a couple blocks on those draws.
Mm-hmm.
Salyers looking to see what he's got.
There's the snap.
Rolling.
There it is.
Touchdown, Cole Lowry.
I tell you. He caught that about 6 inches away from the goal line and just stepped in.
And I'll tell you, Trent's looked on fire today. 3 touchdowns in 2 quarters, all through the air. Trent's looking pretty good.
Well, you know what? I've got to say, Ironton's looking much better this year, too.
Now I'm starting to see why Trent Salyers is the quarterback. I mean,
oh, yeah.
Man, he stepped up in that pocket, so smooth, delivered a strike right to the open man. I mean, Jalen Miller
is good. New score on the board.
21-3.
That's it, 21-3. Pirates up. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Howell Insurance Agency, serving you for over 75 years. You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
We're back, Chuck.
We're back.
Just to tell you guys a little bit of story about Chuck's success with the Split the Pot. There's not been any success. No. Chuck, again, has lost the Split the Pot, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, I will say, over the years, I have actually hit several split the pots.
You know, I keep saying I'm going to buy some, and I just never know. Once I get up here, I never have a chance to grab any.
There it is.
I've never heard anybody draw the Split the Pot in the first quarter either, though.
No, I haven't either.
And he's got running room.
Oh.
Charlie Large on the
usually it's at least at the end of halftime.
I'll tell you, one of the bright spots for the Ironton game and team has been their return game. Charlie Large has made some nice moves and nice cuts on their return game. 21-3 Pirates. 9:24 to go in the second quarter, Chuck, as the Pirate defense has bent but not broke.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It has. But they've only bent to allow 3 points.
3 points on a good kick by Unger.
Mm-hmm.
Salyers in after the interception by Micaiah. Matthew fumble!
Fumbled in the backfield.
Bryce Keeney misses the tackle, but Salyers does not.
Salyers the ball carrier.
Nice save by number 7.
Salyers on the tackle.
That's second down, 9 to go. Ball on the 31.
Seth Boston, the ball carrier.
I'll tell you what, Micaiah Matthews flew up from the safety spot. He's not afraid to lay lumber.
Alex George on the tackle.
I'm waiting on Berg to run to Matthews, boy.
I am too.
Yeah, they're going to run him.
I was just thinking about that.
They're going to run him eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to step into that spot because that kid's quick. Sally, oh. Keeney picked off one-handed.
Intercepted on the 45-yard line.
By Bryson Keeney.
Man. That was awesome. He just put his arm out there and sucked it right in.
Coach Woodward right there to give him a.
I'm telling you.
Gage Salyers with another interception.
You know, we can seriously be looking at a running clock before halftime. Although it won't start until halftime.
Oh, they don't do it till the second half?
Nope.
I'd like to see Salyers go light it up again for his 4th touchdown of the first half.
Yeah.
Man, Keeney made a heck of a play. One-handed interception.
That was nice. Oh, he just pulled that ball right down.
Timeout.
Timeout, Berg. So while they're taking a timeout, we will too, and we'll be back right after this.
Timeout, Wheelersburg.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
My niche, I really think, is pediatrics. I love little kids. I enjoy being around them. It's a very rewarding field to be in. I chose Shawnee. They had a great nursing program. I couldn't ask for a better place to be. From the very beginning, I knew that I wanted to continue my education, so I'm working on my master's degree in nursing informatics. I'm kind of the translator between the worlds of nursing and information technology, and I couldn't have done it without the education and the support from Shawnee State.
And we're back here at Tank Stadium, where the Wheelersburg Pirates have a commanding lead here in the second quarter. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left to go, and the score is Pirates 21, Tigers 3.
Throw it out to Lowry. Lowry makes a man miss. On his feet still, but takes a hard hit.
Pass complete to Cole Lowry. Garrett Carrico on the tackle.
The ball is on the 42. Pirates have about 7 yards to the first. There's the handoff. And he's starting to dodge, going wide, moving. Oh, and we've got a late hit.
On the tackle.
Late hit on the sideline is going to give a tackle on another 15.
So he moved it down to the 20. Looks like they may move it farther. Here we go. Half the distance brings us to 10.
Foul against the Tigers.
So 1st and 10 on the 10 for the Pirates. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go until the half. I mean, we could be pushing that 30-point mark real quick. There we go. Up the middle. Stopped with a gain of about 2, maybe 3.
Xander Carmichael, the ball carrier.
The ball carrier was Xander Carmichael.
Pleasant on the stop.
So now we're 2nd and 7 as the Pirates just walking it down. And he's through.
Number 6 is Evan Horsley for the touchdown. Stampered in from about 7 yards out to make the score 27-3.
Man, Pirates are just killing it this evening.
Touchdown, Evan Horsley.
Wow. Evan Horsley got a touch and made it worth 6.
He did a good job getting through the line.
Wheelersburg's first rushing touchdown of the year.
Yep.
All the rest had been through the air.
That's true.
Jalen Miller on again for the point after. And ladies and gentlemen, with 6:53 to go in the second quarter, this has turned into a rout.
Yep.
2 interceptions in a row by the Wheelersburg defense has turned into 14 points.
That's it. New score on the board, Wheelersburg Pirates 28, Ironton Tigers 3. We'll take a break, and we'll come back right after this.
I do it for the ladies.
I did it before I got married. I do it year-round.
It's the only thing I take my hat off for.
I do it all month long for one low price.
We do it together.
Wheelersburg, Portsmouth, Huntington, Jackson. I do it wherever I go.
They all do it here. You won't have to wait for the sun to look fine. Come to the sun spot where the sun always shines.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here at Tank Stadium, where the Wheelersburg Pirates have just scored again, bringing the new score up to Pirates 28, the Tigers 3. We're looking for the next kickoff here. So far, it's been a Pirates-dominated ball game.
All Pirates, 28-3.
They've been rocking the offense, rocking the defense.
Yeah.
Long high kick. Picked up about the 15.
He's dropped.
Charlie Large on the return.
So Charlie Large moving that ball downfield. Looks like he was stopped about the 29-yard line. So about 14 yards. Just under 7 minutes before the half.
We got some defensive substitutions in the game already, too.
Mm-hmm.
Eagle Wilson, the ball carrier.
So no real gain on that play.
Trey Carter on the tackle.
Well, when the game turns that quick on 2 turnovers, it takes the breath out of an opposing crowd.
Yep.
But the Tigers are still here, and they're still cheering on their kids. So, I mean, that's saying a lot for the program.
Well, I tell you what.
Gage back.
He's looking. He's looking. He's in trouble. Oh, he gets it off, but out of bounds.
Sayers pass intended for Thomas. Incomplete.
Incomplete pass, bringing up 3rd down and 10.
There's 4 more subs. You know, Adam, there's not a blank spot around this entire fence for the stadium. You see this?
First game of the season.
I'm telling you.
I think the crowd will start to thin out after halftime if the score stays this way.
Oh! Fumble. And the Pirates get it. So Pirates will get a first down somewhere close to the 20-yard line after that fumble. I don't know what that was. Looked like he was getting ready to pass.
I'm trying to get a call on the field.
Looks like there's going to be a conference down on the field about this. I mean, it looked like he was in pass. He was set up for the pass.
Either way, the Pirates are going to get the ball back. It's going to force a punt, but not as good field position.
Yeah.
So now you're going to see Micaiah Matthews doing the punt returns.
So Ironton retains possession of that.
Gotta love that.
Well, you know, it's their call. It's the referee's call, I guess. You know. Oh man. It's picked up, and he's going. He rolls to get about 4 more yards.
Micaiah Matthews with a punt return. Back to the 38. Hey, one person to beat it. He's going.
Yeah.
Man, he's fast.
He's moving.
How they keep that kid off the field?
He rolled and grabbed about 4 more yards.
That tells you how good you are when that kid's not on the field.
Yeah.
He's the starting tailback for any other school in the area. Wow. He turned on that speed on that outside and was gone.
So we're at 5 minutes,
Big
42
play.
seconds left until the half. Wheelersburg with a commanding lead.
Trent Salyer's still in the game. Mac Dyer's down at the bottom. Holden is in the slot with Lowry. They got a lot of weapons. Here comes Lowry. Or no, excuse me. Look
at there.
That's Mac.
Mac Dyer moving it down.
Mac Dyer is the ball carrier.
So Wheelersburg pulls the first down.
Hunter Humphreys on the tackle.
You got to get him in the game. Mac Dyer, all-state quarterback last year, but he's such an athlete. He's and to take the responsibility on as a receiver now has shown that he's a team player and a good kid. I mean, definitely got to enjoy that. Here he comes in motion again. Carmichael maybe got 2.
Jackson Pleasant on the tackle.
They're just taking their time, moving it down. A few yards here, a few yards there.
See if Salyers can go for the hat trick.
There's the snap. He's looking. It's high. And it's intercepted in the end zone by number 9 from Ironton.
They just pushed Tanner Holden out of bounds.
Looked like an interception by Carrico.
I think we're starting to see some questionable calls.
That's Merritt. That's Mr. Merritt from
The first attempt for the Tigers. The ball on their own 20-yard
So I guess
line.
the call stands. Tigers retain possession on their 20.
They're trying to keep the
Well, the Pirates, I don't think are happy about that last play.
President's the ball carrier. Not by the middle of the Burke line.
So the Tigers gained about 1 on that last play. Just over 4 minutes left until the half. Snap, pitch back.
Number 9,
And
Carrico's got some room,
nowhere
makes
to
a man
go.
miss, but
Forward.
picks up a few, Chuck.
He did.
And I'll tell you,
Alex George on the stopper.
.326 and counting down. 3rd down, 9 yards to go. There's the snap. They're looking.
Micaiah's got us.
Just out of his hands.
Micaiah
For an
almost had
interception.
another pick.
Yep, for an interception.
Incomplete.
Now they're just taking some shots down the field. They're going to let Matthews do another punt return.
Yep, we're on 4th down. It's high and short. Fair catch at the 49.
I'll tell you, number 54 for Wheelersburg just did a front flip.
Yeah.
Landed on his head. He might not be okay.
You know, it looked like he just barely missed the ball.
First and 10 for
Trying to block it.
Who is that? Who is number 54?
Let's check that
Let's
out.
see if he's okay. Because he landed on his head.
54, Chris Bailey.
Check out Mr. Bailey. Make sure he's okay because he took a nice shot.
What's all that about? Here we go. Drops back. He's in trouble. No, he breaks it. He's still looking.
Micaiah Matthews.
There's a flag, but Micaiah completes the pass.
Micaiah Matthews. Flags on the play.
What is all this?
That's terrible.
Did you catch what
I
happened
didn't catch
back there?
it. I was watching Sayers roll out.
The kid coming this way, he had his head in front.
Is that what? Okay.
He was chasing Trent, so I don't know why they're saying it's a personal foul.
A personal foul against Wheelersburg.
What in the world? Well, a tough break for Wheelersburg.
We need a touchdown here, Chuck. Start the second half with a running clock.
Yeah.
2:52 to go. Hey, got to thank all the because of me. Sorry, man. Here.
We're starting to see some questionable calls by the refs.
I'm in the cameraman's way, and oh yeah, there's been quite a few questionable calls, and I tell you, I don't think it matters because now you make them mad, and guess what happens? Mr. Lowry.
Jackson Preston on the stop.
2 minutes and a half left
First
to go.
and 32. They got about half of it back, I'd say. Maybe second and 23.
Yep.
I got money says that Sayers picks this up.
You know, I'm with you on that.
I got faith in him. Number 5's looked crisp. And you know one of the things I've noticed about Sayers is pulling it down and composure. Eyes up the field.
Yep.
Looking. That's
Little
where
side
he
pass.
scores.
Here we go. Look at that. Well, that's the first down.
Knockout bounds by
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
We just short.
Third.
Third and 9. Oh, okay. The ball is on the 48. Third down, 8 yards to go. 2 minutes left on the clock before the half. Snap. Looking.
Uh-oh. When in doubt, throw it up to Holden, it looked like.
That's it.
4th and 8. And
broken up in there by Grizzle.
So we're 4th down, 8 yards to go.
Yeah. A lot of great time to cover some other sponsors, though. We got Bob of Lloyd Tires.
Yep.
Direct Connect Media. Jason Bentley.
Investments.
Sherman Cricker. You got Stultz Pharmacy and Wagner Reynolds as well.
Yep.
Wagner Reynolds and the boys down in New Boston.
That's it. Longtime supporters of Zone Sports.
Who has the best meat in Wheelersburg?
Oh, you know it's Deemers.
Deemers.
You can't beat their meat.
You can't beat it.
No.
Dempsey Heating and Cooling. Guy Dempsey does a wonderful job.
He's at the game. I saw him a little earlier.
I try to avoid Guy in public places. I'm just kidding. I love Guy. He's one of my favorite guys. Carmichael with a nice, high, booming punt that's going to drop and take a Pirate bounce inside the 20, down to about the 15.
Look at there. Minute 40 left on the clock. And we'll see what happens here before the half. Also sponsored tonight's game, Gaddy's Pizza, there in Portsmouth. Pro Pest Control, Rallies, Smith's Drugs down on 2nd Street, and WIOI. I think we talked about them the other night. This is their 20th anniversary of carrying the Bengals, and it's the Bengals' 50th anniversary. Got a pitch back.
Garrett Kimiko, the ball carrier.
Not much gain on the play, but a lot of movement.
Dick Parsley on the tackle.
Right at a minute 15 left on the clock. Score still 28-3. Berg winning.
Minute 9, and I think they're going to try to get this to the halftime. They're in no hurry to run a play. The Tigers are kind of going through the motions now, slow to the line. All right. The Tigers.
They gained some yardage on that. So the Tigers pick up a first down.
Jeremy Cooper running out of bounds.
Oh, man, put down. You see that?
Deneni's all over that play.
He is.
Deneni hasn't missed a beat especially on those tackles, and he's wrapping them and he's hitting them low. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a perfect tackle.
It is. I mean, he stops them cold.
And Avery was just a special teamer last year.
Really?
You know I mean, you watch when we did the Bird games last year, Avery was making special team tackles, but getting an opportunity here and making the best out of it.
Got about 15 seconds left. Here we go. A little reverse and brought down back.
That's going to bring us to the half, Chuck, with the Pirates 28, the Tigers 3 from Tank Stadium in Ironton. It's been one heck of a half.
I'm telling you, it's been an awesome half. Well, you know what? Let's go to break, and we'll come back with some halftime stuff.
All righty. And you know what? Do it for the 7:30, please.
Enjoy the movie.
Good luck.
Yeah, they actually cycle movies faster here.
The best cinema like a box of chocolates.
Have you seen a really big snake?
I hate snakes.
None shall pass.
Wheelersburg Cinema, still bringing movies to life.
This is my business.
I'm the owner and sole proprietor.
I only have one other employee, Chester.
It's a romantic notion. Be the boss, but you are alone.
Well, not technically alone.
I do have a lot of help, actually.
My UPS store.
I had this printed there.
Packing, shipping, help.
Outstanding.
Posters.
I have a mailbox there.
Best thing, they're right down the street.
The owner's a friend.
I got the account.
My team.
Yes! Careful now.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
About that. I think I got everything on my end first. Start going. I got. Yeah. You dare me? You want me to? Yeah, I know, right? You gotta watch it.
Are you ready? Deciding to lead a healthier lifestyle can be a big step, and sometimes you need a little help. That's why SOMC is here for you every day and in lots of ways, with fitness events, community health programs, and our life centers to help you make a lifelong commitment to staying healthy. A happier, healthier you is right around the bend. Eat well, live well, and stay well. With Southern Ohio Medical Center, very good things are happening here.
Everyone has a personality. Shouldn't your kitchen have one too? Craft-made cabinetry has hundreds of distinctive ways to help create a kitchen so personal. It could only belong to you. Craft-made, it becomes you. Visit craftmade.com or call 1-866-CRAFTMADE for your free idea book.
Are you ready? Deciding to lead a healthier lifestyle can be a big step, and sometimes you need a little help. That's why SOMC is here for you every day and in lots of ways, with fitness events, community health programs, and our life centers to help you make a lifelong commitment to staying healthy. A happier, healthier you is right around the bend. Eat well, live well, and stay well. With Southern Ohio Medical Center, very good things are happening here.
Set to kick off
where the Wheelersburg Pirates are leading the Ironton Tigers by a score of 28-3. We're getting ready to kick off for the second half. Adam, what do you think we're going to see? More of the same?
I'd say we're going to see a little bit more of the same, as the Pirates probably will try to strike early in the third. They're going to kick it to Matthews. I would have kicked it to Holden.
That's a good run. Just muscling it through.
Micaiah Matthews on the return.
It's a good 27-yard return.
On the tackle.
Yeah, that's a pretty good return as to start the third quarter. Man, I'm really impressed with Micaiah Matthews. I mean, the kid he's special. And I think, is he a sophomore?
Oh, let's see.
And if he's a sophomore, they're going to have him for quite a few more years. Number 29 in your program.
29.
Number 1 in your heart.
He is a sophomore.
Gosh. 2 more years of that kid. He'll be to Lowry. Nice tackle.
Cole Lowry is the ball carrier. Jordan Grizzle on the tackle.
Things are getting a little chippy early in the third quarter. Like to see that out of the Tigers. Still got some fight in them. Go back a Tiger into a corner, Chuck.
Well, I've heard that.
They got trips to the top of the screen. Bryson Keeney, Lowry, and Tanner with Ray to his side. Handoff is going to be to nobody,
nice
and Salyers pulls it up and gets the first down.
Trent Salyers the ball carrier.
Trent Salyers, very smart.
I tell you what, that was a nice fake.
When you bring, if I'm the Ironton defense, if I see a Holden coming in motion, I'm going straight at him. Now, if Salyers pulls that ball out like he just did there, I'm still hitting Holden.
Yeah.
I mean, he's that good of a player. You got to take your shots,
That's
right?
it.
Well, the Ironton Tigers didn't touch him, and Salyers read it perfectly. Little draw.
Shot right through. Gained the first.
Throws it out to Holden. Holden drops it. Ooh, that could have been backwards too.
That could have.
Salyers pass intended for Holden.
Looked a little bit backwards to me, but you got to think about that snap came from the 48, threw it back to about the 44. Is about where he dropped it at. I don't know if Salyers was thinking forward pass or not. You got Bryce Keeney top of the screen. You're looking at Lowry, and Lowry has some wiggle room and gets some positive yards. Going to bring up about 3rd down and 5 with 10:29 to go in the third quarter on Zone Sports with Chuck Jones and Adam Cox. We're exactly happy to be here at Tank Stadium in the second half of a 28-3 ball game.
We're getting ready to push.
Hey, no place we'd rather be, Chuck. We got all these great sponsors. The kids love what we do. We get them on the television. We make it happen for them.
That's it.
I've already had like 4 people. Lowry reaches for the first down, and
there we go.
Oh,
what was that?
A little bit of a backward move.
Have to look at it. And they move the chains.
Pass complete.
So they get the first down anyway.
Cole Lowry's a special product too. I mean, he came in last year from Portsmouth and tried to find his fit, and always felt like there's a little bit more pressure on him coming from Portsmouth, but this year he's just turned it loose. He's looked really good in the opener. If I was going to say Lowry and Holden look like they're in about mid-season form right now. Ray
look at there.
Finds some room.
Ray finally gets to move.
Reyes up the middle through the hole. Picks up about 15 or 16 on the stamper.
Yeah.
Got to like when Ray gets the touches.
That's the first chance he's really got to shine.
Yeah.
I mean, they've stopped him well the last few times we've seen. But he busted through. The ball's now on the 27. 1st and 10.
Flipping the switch.
Oh,
got Holden.
Pass to Holden.
Oh!
Gets it.
Man, that was on the money, too.
I'm telling you.
Siler's pass intended for
Questionable
Holden.
there.
Incomplete.
I like that pass.
I'm 9:07.
28-3 is their score. Holden at the bottom. Mac Dyer with Salyers coming in. That's Bryce Keeney.
Another fake.
Salyers is
The ball carrier.
nice little play design, too. They bring a guy in motion. They get the defense, and the offensive line just pushed. Nice push by the offensive line there, too.
You know, a minute ago you were talking about no place we'd rather be. This is our 9th season of shooting high school sports.
Well, I'm proud to be a part of it with Chuck and Andy and
We're happy
all
to
the
have
crew
you.
that we got. Justin, and can't forget Trinidad, of course.
Well, no. Oh, man. There he goes.
That's his third. Touchdown.
Dan
Holden
touchdown.
from Tanner to Holden. Wow.
Well, that's 34 points. This means no matter
Running
what,
clock.
we get a running clock.
That's a hat trick for Mr. Holden. 3 touchdowns on the evening.
Yep.
Trent Salyers connects with him on a bubble screen, and Butter does the rest. That's the nickname gave Tanner Holden on that we picked up.
Yeah.
That they call him Butter.
And it's good.
Jalen Miller's kick.
Looked like he kicked it all the way back to the parking lot. Did you see that?
Ladies and gentlemen, this game will now be played with a running clock.
Oh. And the Wheelersburg fans go wild.
The clock will still be stopped at the changes of possession at the end of the period and for timeout. If the point differential should fall beneath 30, normal clock operations will resume. Thank you for attending tonight's game.
Well, you know, this is not an uncommon occurrence that we've seen with Wheelersburg games over the last couple of years.
That's one good thing about the Berg games and doing those, Chuck. We get home a little earlier.
That's it. That's it. We seem to quite a bit. So new score on the board is Wheelersburg Pirates 35, Ironton Tigers 3, and Wheelersburg getting ready to kick back off.
And I've been impressed with Trent Salyers.
Mm-hmm. Well, who have we not been impressed with this evening?
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah, they've looked good.
I mean, every kid has a unique story, you know? Ooh, nice.
Jalen
Long,
Miller's
deep.
Garrett on the return.
About a 10-yard return.
Trey Carter on the tackle.
You know, we'll give a quick shout out to Chris Jones, former zone employee.
Okay.
Did I don't know how many games with us, was with us for several years, you know. Today's his birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
That's it. So, happy birthday to Chris Jones. If you know Chris Jones, tell him the zone says happy birthday.
Am I in your way?
There we go.
Stuck. And on the hit.
Tanner Wilson, the ball carrier. Nick Parsley
Let's-
on the tackle.
Let's go through a few more sponsors real quick.
Loot Supply.
Loot Supply, out on the trail. Constantly getting
Bigger and
inventory.
better.
Yeah.
Every year they keep growing and expanding.
Wheelersburg Cinema, the UPS store, Sunspot Tanning.
Hey, is it true that Aaron Schmidt will go out in the rain to pick up packages?
You know what? I was talking to him the other day, and he told me that he regularly does that.
You gotta like his
I mean,
customer service.
That is commitment, you know. So you really gotta commend a guy like that. Joining us this year,
Jeremy Cooper.
the Southern Ohio Medical Center. Haven't been with us in a few years. We want to thank them for coming back out and supporting zone sports and the youth of the area. Shawnee State University, want to thank them for their continued support. Longtime supporters of zone sports. Powell Insurance in New Boston. And the Portsmouth Public Library with locations practically everywhere.
Sayers looks. He's got a man. Matthews almost there again for the breakup. Nice play on the ball by Matthews. There, man.
Ethan Wilson, incomplete.
Man, I'll tell you, Macias, he's going to be something special, man. He's a sophomore. I know I keep saying that, but the kid's got a lot of. He's got a lot of potential.
You know, I just noticed. Look across there at the new bridge.
Wow, blue.
I'm telling you, they got that thing lit
Kentucky
up nice.
pay for it?
I have no idea.
Kentucky blue. It's Kentucky blue.
I tell you what, it looks.
Can you zoom in over that on that, Justin?
Can you see the bridge?
He's got room. He's got room.
Oh,
he's got room.
He's going.
Oh, and he's still not down.
Man.
When they turn that kid loose, watch out. Gosh. Number 72's over there dazed and confused. He's like, did that kid run over me or did I tackle him?
Right around 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Clock continuing to run.
Jordan Howard's little brother, Cam, is in the ball game.
Oh, man. Nice gain of a few yards.
Fire pass complete to Cameron Howard. Tanner Wilson on the tackle.
Got to like Cam Howard's reception there off the bench. The senior getting some time, getting some plays in. Got to like that. Trent Sayers finds him for a completion. I like to see Trent's numbers tonight.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Trent Sayers is the ball carrier.
And another first down for the Pirates.
Jordan Grizzle on the tackle.
It's now 1st and 10 on the 13. Pirates ball.
They're going to roll the safety over top on Holden. You got to take away that slant. But
and looks like another touchdown for Holden.
Sayers pass complete.
They ain't giving him a touchdown.
They're not?
They haven't gave him a touchdown yet.
Touchdown.
Oh, did they mean?
There we go.
I didn't see the sign. Touchdown Pirates. Tanner Holden, again, his 4th receiving touchdown of the game. That might be his last play. I'd say he's done.
You know, I'd start, I think that'd be enough.
As every... No.
Oh, kick is no good on that one for the extra point. So new score on the board. Wheelersburg Pirates 41, Ironton Tigers 3. We'll be back right after this.
I'm not sure.
Many people know that at the Battery Terminal in Ashland, Kentucky, we sell automotive, marine, and recreational vehicle batteries. But did you know we also sell
Power Wheels, motorcycle, and wheelchair batteries.
We also sell batteries for garage door openers, watches, cordless phones, and cell phones.
The Battery Terminal is a family-owned business located in Ashland, Kentucky. We've been in business for 28 years, and we are here to service your battery needs.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here at Tank Stadium.
I'd say it is.
Well, Andy's telling us that he can see our hands in the shots.
Nope.
So we'll have to move back.
Well, if these guys will move down a little bit and give us some room, we'll be all right.
Well, you know what? As I said earlier, we've got everybody up here for this game tonight.
I don't think
we're all shoulder to shoulder, you know, but it's great. And it's a great ball game. Oh, look at that.
Onside, 41-3.
Wow. That was, you know, the Tigers are not going to be happy about
I'm
that.
not so sure that you're happy with that if you're the Tigers. That's going to leave a little.
Onside kick recovered in there by Wheelersburg.
Oh, that stings.
And maybe the Tigers are saying, well, that's not so bad. I mean, our offense can't do much.
That's it.
At least keep our defense on the field.
Well, there we go.
I think we're going to see a new change at the helm. Nope, Trent Salyers is still in the ball game.
So 4:15 and counting.
Salyers is still in the game, but they have took out Holden. Lowry's still in the game. Keeney's in the game. Throwing it out to Lowry. Oh, incomplete.
Salyers pass intended for Lowry. Incomplete. I think it's time to run the fan. A little more. We need to work on our run.
Do you think that you go to Holden and try to go for 5 touchdowns?
I don't know if I'd chance it. I mean, realistically, they've already got a running clock going. We're over halfway through the third quarter.
Reyes gets to about a 3 or 4 yard gain.
I mean, as long as they can keep the running clock going.
I like to see Matthews get in the game, though, tell you the truth. I'd like to see Matthews run the ball a couple times.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Micaiah get a handoff.
Well,
he's got an electric legs. Salyers is in the shotgun. Lowry's in motion. If you would, find out who number 3 is for me, because that used to be Trey Canary last year, and I'm not sure who it is this year. Oh, it's Trey Carter this year.
Yeah, Trey Carter.
Just a different one.
Trent Salyers, the ball carrier. Ethan Duncan on the tackle.
Knocked his helmet off.
Trent got up a little fired up, but hey, you got to love the competitive spirit. Mac Dyer's in the game now at quarterback for the Pirates.
Oh. Look at him go, man.
Mike Dowd, the ball carrier.
You know, he didn't make a lot of forward room, but he was all over the place there for a little bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, he wasn't going to go down without a fight.
No.
Anyways, the senior showing a lot of leadership coming in. Wheelersburg's trying to figure out who's in the game and who's not in the game. They're putting some more substitutions in the game.
Yep. Well, it's now
Bryson Keeney comes off the field. Xander Carmichael off the field. Man, Xander looks like he's grown about 3-4 inches too.
Mm-hmm.
He's not happy that he's done.
Garrett Carrico, the ball carrier.
Some of the Pirate starters are on the sideline still with their helmets on, wanting another opportunity, but I'm not so sure Coach Rob's going to give them that.
No. There's a lot of big games coming up this season. There's no reason to chance an injury.
Oh, no. You're up
early.
41-3 with a running clock. Just
yeah.
Get this over with. If Ironton puts a meaningless touchdown on your second string, then.
Oh, fumble.
Ball's out. Wheelersburg's got it.
And Berg recovers it. Who is that?
George. That's George.
That's George.
Recovered it
awesome.
by Alex George.
Alex George, number 52, bringing that in. So as quickly as it was turned to Ironton, now it's back to Wheelersburg.
And believe it or not, Trent Salyers is still in the huddle for the Pirates. But again, with his first start of the season, you need him to take some snaps to get some reps in.
That's
I mean,
true.
run through the playbook a few times, run some things you haven't ran so far, just to give him a look in case you need it next year.
Yep.
Or next week. Sorry, not next year. Or next year. Because you got him again next year. Matthews is on the field on offense.
Oh. Slightly lost it. Real quickly, let's mention a few more sponsors. B&B Loan in Portsmouth. Barrett & Murphin Insurance.
Desco Federal Credit.
That's true. Want to talk about KDMC again. KDMC Ohio.
Makes it all possible.
The
game sponsor.
Portsmouth Cinema 8.
And that's the end of the third quarter, Chuck. We'll go through some of the sponsors here before you send them to break.
That's it. Bob and Floyd Tires, Direct Connect Media, Jason Bentley, Sherman Cricker, Stoltz Pharmacy there in Wheelersburg, and Wagner Rental, the Wagner boys.
Need it, rent it.
That's it. We'll be back right after this.
You've always been able to recognize value. The decisions you make today put you on the road to where you want to be tomorrow. Throughout your life, you've planned and made smart decisions. You deserve State Auto's Prime of Life to protect your home and autos. Find out more about Prime of Life and other State Auto products.
Call Barrett Murphin, your local State Auto Insurance agency.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
We're going to try to keep the hands back. And we're back here at Tank Stadium, getting ready to start the fourth and final quarter. So we are in the final countdown of the game. I'm Chuck Jones, here with the whole Zone Sports crew, and Adam Cox doing play-by-play.
Micaiah getting the carry. Here he goes. Oh, I'm hoping a lot of the fourth quarter brings.
And we got a flag. Late flag coming in on that.
Late flag in on the play. Looks like it might be.
For those of you just joining us, the Tigers are trailing the Pirates at a score of 41-3. We've got a running clock just starting the fourth quarter. Pirates are now 2nd 10 on the 48.
And, you know, we stopped doing games last year in the regional finals with this same Wheelersburg Pirate team.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, looks like that they could be very well on our way to another playoff appearance.
I'd say we'll be back there again in November.
Hopefully the weather's better this year.
Oh, my gosh.
Whew.
I have to say it was a cold
Salyers
game
looks, fires. Oh! Hit him right in the spot.
Well, you know, we're seeing some catches that aren't completed and things like that, but
these are players that are getting a chance.
Yeah.
Next year starters right here.
That's it.
I mean, Berg reloads. They don't rebuild, they reload.
That's it.
You know, they got 90 some kids on the roster. Is that right? 85. 85. Wow. I mean, that goes to show you how much talent and how much practices you can have.
Shows you how far in line you can be.
Yeah.
Based on
That's
the
how
talent
you can be
out there. Oh!
Ray Ray with a good catch.
Who caught it?
Ray Ray.
Did you see that?
Hey, I tell you,
Tigers pass complete to Dominic Ray.
4th and 10. I think they're going to
Tanner Wilson
punt the ball.
Jordan Grizzle on the tackle.
And the one thing that we can always say about this Pirate team is a lot of times you think that if they lose a player, how can they replace them? But like we said with the numbers, Mac Dyer was an all-state quarterback last year.
Yeah.
Trent Sayers just lit this field up.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't even the backup last year. Lowry was.
Yeah.
So we're talking about from third string to varsity starter and beating an all-state first-teamer.
Yes. That's impressive.
It's impressive. Not that Mac, because Mac's a great quarterback.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Mac's good. And you know what's crazy is Mac will probably go play college ball somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he definitely has the talent.
Yeah. Athletic ability, his dad, mom, both sides. Very athletic kid. And I'll tell you, when Trent Sayers threw the first pass of his high school career for that touchdown to Holden, first person to give him 5 was Mac Dyer. And that shows you what kind of chemistry and team effort that it takes to be,
Well, they're a team.
Coach Willard. Yeah, they're a good team. And I enjoy calling Wheelersburg games. They're fun. They're good to watch. They're well coached. The stands are starting to thin out over there in Ironton.
It's still pretty packed, though.
But
around the
that's what I was going
fence.
to say. The stands are starting to thin out, but the fence line is still completely packed, and not a Wheelersburg fan has left yet.
No.
You still hearing the milk jugs.
Mm-hmm.
They're still shaking the milk jugs here at Bob Lutz Field.
I tell you, the milk jugs are something else.
They bring them to every game. They don't forget them.
A little pitch back.
He's got some running room, but not enough for a first down. It's going to bring up about third and 1, 3rd and 2 maybe. Is what I'm thinking it might look like.
Evan Dom on the tackle.
Evan Dom on the tackle. So 3rd and 2 on the 23.
And I think we'll see another full house backfield from the Ironton Tigers with a running fumble.
And looks like it's recovered by Berg again.
We got a little chippiness going on between 40 and
Gage Sayers recovered a fumble.
well, we got a punting crew coming in that looks like for Ironton.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just a matter of time. How many games we got Wheelersburg this year? We got Wheelersburg and Valley.
Wheelersburg and Minford.
We got Wheelersburg and Minford, Wheelersburg at West. Is that the 4 games?
Halloween Bowl.
I'd say it's only a matter of time before we see Matthews return a punt.
Yeah.
For a touchdown.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He fair catches that one about the 45-yard line. It's going to be first down Pirates with 7:21 to go.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see who they have in the huddle. It looks like Mac Dyer might be quarterback in the Pirates now. Mac Dyer, the senior all-state quarterback.
Yep.
Mac Dyer into the game at quarterback.
Oh, look there.
Pickup of Reyes picks up about 6. Going to bring up 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5. Grizzle on the tackle for the Tigers.
The Tigers are starting to get tired.
And I tell you, this is one of the nicest stadiums and a beautiful field. Just wish they'd get a better press box. You know what I mean? Just a
Well-
little bit bigger press box, a little bit up to date.
Well, would be
This
nice to have a little more room.
This old wooden press box just scares me a little bit. I'm afraid of heights anyways.
Horsley, the ball carrier. Trent Kreiber on the tackle.
Horsley picks up the first down, moves the chains, and 6 minutes to go in the final period. 41-3 Pirates.
Well,
Tell you,
I thought with a lot of the changes in the Pirate line that the Tigers might score.
well, I think that you're getting a lot of changes on both sides. A lot of new numbers in there. A lot of clean uniforms.
Henderson, the ball carrier.
Well, uniforms stay clean now that they got turf.
I know, but I still like to say it, Chuck.
Bryce Munyon on the tackle.
And I would like to gain credit for the Avery Denini nickname. I think I should get credit for that. I think I should get credit for that.
Now we got a praying mantis coming up to the boat.
Evan Horsley, the ball carrier.
So Evan Horsley gets a first down for the Pirates.
Keep moving the chains. They might get in again. 48, looking at 48-3. I told you same score as the Portsmouth. I said 35-7. I told a buddy of mine that it'd be 42-7.
Oh, yeah?
And they were right at 42. And Jalen missed that extra point. It cost me.
Mm.
And daggone Tigers didn't get in the end zone. So, I was right on the score there.
You were close.
Pitch to Ray. Makes a man miss. Stays in bounds. Keeps the clock running. Oh, it is a running clock.
Dominic Ray, the ball carrier. Reed Carrico on the tackle.
Well, I'd say we're on down to 4 minutes.
Yep.
I think that's illegal, Coach Woodard.
For Wheelersburg. So while they're taking a timeout, we will too. And we'll be back right after this.
You've always been able to recognize value. The decisions you make today put you on the road to where you want to be tomorrow. Throughout your life, you've planned and made smart decisions. You deserve State Auto's Prime of Life to protect your home and autos. Find out more about Prime of Life and other State Auto products.
Call Barrett Murphy, your local State Auto Insurance Agency.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here at Tank Stadium, where the Pirates lead the Tigers by a score of 41-3. Everybody's starting to come back off their timeout. The Pirates called. We've got a running clock. It's just under 4 minutes. And we're in the final countdown to see what the final score will be.
And Mac Dyer's under center. What grade's he in?
Ruby, the ball carrier.
Eli Ruby going to carry the ball for the Pirates. His first carry of the season. Senior, 5'9" senior. Mr. Ruby getting a carry.
And they're having a hard time stopping him.
Down to the 5-yard line, Chuck, with 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Mac Dyer trying to lead the Pirates into another touchdown position. Oh!
Oh, he's got some steam, and he's got touchdown, Mac Dyer.
Touchdown, Dyer.
But Dyer is not scared to run backwards to build up steam.
Dyer from 5 yards out, scampered back to the 26 and then into the end zone.
That's it.
That praying mantis ahead of the camera there, Justin,
Yeah.
has been circling us. And, you know, I went over the Mothman Bridge earlier, and it makes me a little nervous.
He's looking for prey. There it is.
Jalen.
And it's
straight
good.
down the middle.
New score on the boards. Yeah.
Hey, and I'd say the Pirates have
New
gotten
score on the boards.
not
Wheelersburg
only
Pirates.
a commanding lead, but I'd say they got at least 50 kids on the field tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, definitely. It's a new score up on the board.
40.
Wheelersburg Pirates. 48.
3. Ironton Tigers 3.
That's it. Let's go to break, and we'll be back right after this.
2 for the 7:30, please.
Enjoy the movie. It's a lot cleaner. Yeah, they actually cycle movies faster here.
The bassoon looked like a box of chocolates.
Have you seen a really big snake?
I hate snakes.
None shall pass.
Wheelersburg Cinema, still bringing movies to life.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Oh.
And we're back here at Tank Stadium.
2 minutes to go, Chuck.
That's
2
it.
minutes to go. The Tigers are trailing 48-3. Jalen Miller to kick off, which will probably be the last. Wow, maybe his best kickoff of the night. In through the back of the end zone. Wow, it's Miller time.
First and 10 for the Tigers, ball on their own 20-yard line.
Let's grab a couple more sponsors here. We want to mention Menix Oil. They're in Wheelersburg. Great oil changes, fast service. Be Gone Pest Control. Any pest problem you got, Be Gone will hop on it. Dempsey's Heating and Cooling with Guy Dempsey. Deemer's Market, they're in Wheelersburg.
Yep.
Gaddy's Pizza. Pro Pest Control. Rallies. Smith's Drugs down on 2nd Street in Portsmouth. And WIOI, home of the Bengals.
They got people running in, running out. Kids have
Looks
1,
like
2, 3, 4, 5. They got 12 on the field.
got 27 kids on defense.
Here we go.
There are so many new players I can't even begin.
Josiah Richendaler in on the tackle.
Josiah Richendahl. Adam Bastine in the game.
Number 17, Josiah.
Shortly the ball carrier.
Inside number 17.
Adam Bastine on the tackle.
What?
So y'all are just all repeating.
I know, they keep saying everything I say. Every time I say something, they say it. It's a packed house up here. Me, Justin, standing side by side. Luckily, it's been a fun night, full of energy and enthusiasm, and up here on the 30 seconds to go. That might just do it, as the game is going to come to an end with the Pirates up 48-3. Chuck.
Alan Patrick on the tackle.
Big score.
Hey, you know, when the Wheelersburg defensive coordinator and offensive coordinators are walking on the field, must be over.
Here we go.
Oh.
Met hard.
Alex Cox, the ball carrier. Hunter Ruby on the tackle.
Way to stop.
Please.
Well, Adam,
Safely.
that is a great game.
Yeah.
I think we both thought that the Pirates would win handily, but I don't know.
They turned the scoreboard off quick here too, Chuck.
Yeah.
48-3. I mean, They kept it close for a while, tried to ground it out, but in the end, Wheelersburg with Holden and Salyers, just too much.
Oh, way too much, yeah. Yeah, Wheelersburg's got a big arsenal. Well, let's go ahead and go to break, and we'll be back.
With the players of the game.
Yeah, players of the game and our McDonald's post-game show.
When I came here, professors were just, down to earth to talk to you. Felt like you could make a connection with them. So when you go to apply for medical school, they're going to be able to write you the letter of recommendation. You're not just someone sitting in a large lecture at a large university.
Over the last year, I've been establishing a patient base in my hometown. 20 years from now, I hope to be here, seeing patients, taking care of patients. I don't hesitate to tell them I went to Shawnee State, and it truly made me stand out while in medical school.
At Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union, we make business loans.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here with the McDonald's wrap-up. Now, I mean, honestly, the game was great. I think we, going into it, expected a big win by Wheelersburg, but I don't know if we really expected that big of a win.
Well, we said the same thing last year, Chuck.
Yeah, we did.
And when you got Wheelersburg and Ironton, you just never know. And when you come up to Tankfield, you just never really know what kind of game your kids are going to do. They're high schoolers.
Right.
But the Pirates answered the call.
Oh, they did.
They did.
They did.
48-3. And again, the McDonald's post-game show is just great to have those kids come in and talk to us.
Oh, it is.
McDonald's does a great job. Wheelersburg, Portsmouth, Rosemount, all of them do a great job with
and
our
we
sponsors.
appreciate McDonald's for sponsoring that and helping us bring this to you. You know. Now, some of the kids, we've talked about them all evening. We talked about Xander. We've talked about Avery. We talked about Tyler Holden. I mean, we mentioned everybody, and I think we were talking about it up on top of the press box earlier. It's amazing how much these kids have changed since last year.
Yeah, and the number of kids that Coach Rob was subbing in and out.
Oh, man.
They got 85 kids, but I bet they played 50 tonight.
You know what? That was awesome to see those kids go back and forth and get playing time, even in bits and pieces, and improve their game.
And that's big on building a program, and he's doing the right things. Coach Woodard's awesome. Jalen Miller kicked extra points tonight very well.
Awesome.
The special teams, Bryson Keeney interception, Matthews interception. But all in all, I think it was a great Pirate win and another successful day on the Zone Sports.
It was. Well, we'll be back right after this with our players of the game and the rest of the wrap-up.
Are you ready? Deciding to lead a healthier lifestyle can be a big step, and sometimes you need a little help. That's why SOMC is here for you every day and in lots of ways, with fitness events, community health programs, and our life centers to help you make a lifelong commitment to staying healthy. A happier, healthier you is right around the bend. Eat well, live well, and stay well. With Southern Ohio Medical Center, very good things are happening here.
Everyone has a personality. Shouldn't your kitchen have one too? Craft-made cabinetry has hundreds of distinctive ways to help create a kitchen so personal. It could only belong to you. Craft-made, it becomes you. Visit craftmade.com or call 1-866-CRAFTMADE for your free idea book.
We're at Tank Stadium as the Wheelersburg Pirates have defeated the Ironton Tigers 48-3. We have our Toro Loco players of the game. It's co-offensive players of the game with Trent Salyers, the junior quarterback, and Tanner Holden. First, let's start with Mr. Salyers. Your first varsity start, your first career pass as a varsity player, went for a touchdown. How do you feel about your performance tonight?
I felt great. Went just as planned. You know, we've been waiting for this day, since we were in 4th grade. I dream about it, sleep on it. Couldn't have been any better, just as it's drawn up.
You had a lot of composure, not only as a quarterback, but you moved into the pocket a couple times. I know you found Lowry on a touchdown, but I think you ended up with 5 touchdowns tonight as your first start. Hats off to you. Anybody else you'd like to thank out there?
Yes, of course, I'd like to thank my O-line. They played great tonight. Last week we struggled a little bit, cleaned some things up in practice. It was great tonight. I'd like to thank my coaches for giving me this opportunity. I'd like to thank my dad and my mom for my support. I'd like to give a thank to Lakin, my sister, biggest fan out there.
What about the little sister?
Oh,
She came for a fist bump after the first
Yeah,
touchdown.
hey, after the first touchdown, she was right there on the sideline. She couldn't wait to thank her big brother.
Well, what about your favorite target? Who's that?
Hey, when you got a 6'6" basketball player that can jump out the gym, you know it's going to be Tanner Holden.
Tanner Holden, they nicknamed you Butter, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what they call you because
Yeah.
you're on a roll or what?
I guess so.
All right. Tanner Holden's our other offensive player of the game. Tanner Holden, 4 touchdowns. Some people talked about maybe it might have been a school record.
Oh, if that's what it is, man, I mean, that's just great to hear. But
I think you had 5 catches, 4 of them you took to the house, a couple bubble screens, and then a deep ball to start the game. Kind of got Trent some confidence.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have been doing that since 3rd and 4th grade.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, he's always been my best friend since day one. I just feel that just going out here and playing with my best friend, you're just going to be...
Dream come true.
Oh, yeah, dream come true, man.
So anybody out there you'd like to thank or anything? That
I'd like to thank my godmother and her sister, Amy and Gina, my mom and my dad for being the #1 supporters, and my sister who been with me since day one, just supporting me through everything, basketball, football, everything. I'd like to thank all of them.
Sid's a good sister.
Oh, yeah.
You guys both come from great parents and great households, and you got a lot of supporters out there that love you. Just want to take time to thank you guys for coming over. You're the Toro Loco player of the game, and a great way to start the season, 1-0. Anything else you want to say? Who you got next week? Fairland.
Yep.
Fairland Dragons, you owe them one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so thanks for tuning in to this week's Players of the Game. Offensively, it's Tanner Holden, Trent Sayers. They're the connection. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
The connection?
Of course.
All right, we'll be right back with our defensive players of the game right after this word from our sponsors.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
We're back with our defensive players of the game, the Portsmouth Big Block defensive players of the game, brought to you by Portsmouth Block. This week we had a couple guys that were co-defensive players, and one guy, the new nickname, the Sheriff, Avery Deneni, hard-hitting, made numerous hits in the backfield against the Ironton Tigers tonight. Got a chance to get your first start on defense. Avery, great job and a great performance.
Yeah, so coming out here is my first start. I just kind of put in my head, do what I got to do. Don't try to make anything extra. My number's called. I got to do my job. So when Coach comes in, we knew that was our formation. That Hornet came over, and our coach told us, you got to blitz that. Came right up the middle and just stuck him. Nice hit on my part, but I do got to thank the coaches. I got to thank the coaches for
put you
giving
in the right
me.
position.
Yeah.
But I tell you, that Hornet play you're talking about, they kept running it, and you kept making the same tackle and the same hit in the same formation. And me and Chuck talked earlier, great technique on your tackles, wrapping, hitting hard. But I know you learned from another defensive linebacker on the Wheelersburg team that kind of calls all the shots in the middle of the defense, and that's Mr. Xander Carmichael, number 32. He's your senior leader on the defense. And Xander, you had a couple big plays tonight, and you always lead the defense. Anything you want to say?
I'm just going to thank the coaches this week. They were pushing us so hard this week. The preparation we had was just head on. It's always headstrong. We always, as Coach Tilley says, ISOs. You got to jam them ISOs. And we just practiced all week, and we knew with the new quarterback, they're going to do a little bit different defense, or offense, my bad right there. But so we knew they were going to start throwing the ball a little bit more, so we prepared for that a little bit more. So
They did go to the spread early,
yes,
and then they kind of brought it back into the full house. But they spread it out early. Avery made some nice tackles.
Yes, sir.
Keeney
Yes,
had a
sir.
nice interception.
Yes, sir.
What about Mr. Matthews back here? You got that
Man,
kid playing good.
He came out of nowhere. I'm happy he's on there. I'm happy. He's a great kid. He
Well,
flies around. He does a great job.
Well, you are the leader of the defense, and the Pirates only gave up 3 points today on a field goal. So you kept them out of the end zone.
Yes, sir.
You're a true senior leader, and you can tell it on the field with your actions. And even though you got took out with a running clock in the third quarter, you was a little upset, though, right?
Yeah, it happens.
Tried to talk your way back in the game?
Yeah. Hey, we're doing our job then. I get taken out early. That means I'm doing my job. My defense is doing their job. So.
I know. I get home earlier when you guys get a running clock. I get home early. But Avery, man, we said your name a lot last year on special teams. Man, I think you led the team in special team tackles last year. And to see you step in and play with the energy and enthusiasm that you did, I think it helped Xander and the rest of the guys kind of settle in. That first hit of the season was a memory maker, man. Yeah. And I'm just happy to have you guys here, and you guys are always, Xander, you look like you grew about 3 inches since last year and put on about 40 pounds.
Yes, sir.
Man, you get bigger and bigger. But guys, awesome performance on the defensive side. Good luck next week against Fairland.
Thank you.
The Dragons play a tough team against West this week, and they should be ready for you guys. So best of luck next week. This is our Portsmouth Block players of the game on the defensive side. Avery Denini, number 30, and Xander Carmichael, number 32. We'll be back with our post-game wrap-up with me and Chuck, but guys, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are still books and reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Howell Insurance Agency, serving you for over 75 years. You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
We're back here at Tank Stadium. It's been a great evening. Adam, we've talked about everything.
We've got everything covered. Next week we have Portsmouth at West.
At West.
And that'll be the game of the week as the Trojans travel to the Senators. And both teams 1-0.
I'm telling you.
So it should be another great week. Week 1 is in the books.
It's down.
Couldn't be any better.
Two great games.
Light-sided score, but we got to see a lot of talent in the area. Portsmouth and Wheelersburg both look good.
They do.
And Valley's rebuilding. Ironton's rebuilding.
Well, so. a lot of teams are. Teams are.
And you go through that. When you have a school of this size, sometimes you lose some upperclassmen. It takes you a couple years to rebuild. But it's been a great night here at Tank Stadium. The final score was 48-3. I'm Adam Cox.
I'm Chuck Jones.
This has been awesome.